Hey guys, how are you? Happy New Year. What's good? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Que bueno que regresaron. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Connie and today is January 4th. Today I thought it would be a good idea to do not a review but like go over my 2021 resolutions. My mom made posole, so might as well eat some posole as we talk. This is hot.
Mamá,
Mande.
¿me tienes que ganar?
Sí, está caliente. My mom made posole, a green posole. That's fire. If I eat it like this, it's perfect. But I'm always extra, so first thing I'm gonna add, I've been asking my mom to make me pozole since like before the holidays, but I think it was like between the time that we were doing posadas, so they couldn't like. So the posadas is everybody gets a posada and you go and pray and eat dinner at their house. So every day we were going to one of my cousin's houses to eat dinner. So there was no point of my mom making pozole. We were just gonna go eat over there. But and then we did have a posada here at the house, but they made, what did my mom make? Oh, and then my dad made riscada. So they didn't make the pozole. They didn't make the pozole because I think it was like the one before, the day before, we went to a posada and they made pozole, and it was not the same pozole obviously, but pozole was like man. So my mom changed up her plans, and then after the posadas it's Christmas. After Christmas you eat recalentado. After all that it's New Year's, and then you have New Year's recalentado. We didn't have New Year's recalentado, but I was like, hey mom, it's time. So yeah, she made the pozole today. I already ate breakfast, pozole for breakfast, and now I'm gonna eat lunch, pozole for lunch. So I added some cebolla and I added half of the lemon to my breakfast bowl. So right now we're gonna add the other half to my lunch bowl. And there's no tostada, so it is what it is. Okay, gracias. So what did you guys do for New Year's? What did we do? So Christmas, my cousins came from California. We did Christmas here at my house this year. Which I was telling my cousin that I don't think we've ever done a Christmas at our house. Like, it was always at my other cousin's house, or a couple years ago it was at my uncle's house. But it was never here. And I was kind of scared because every time they do like a party or a get together, there's always some sort of fight. I don't know what's in the air, but there's always some type of miscommunication. There's always some type of ¿qué es eso? Oh, la ball, la nanan. So yeah, so this year was a little bit different. They made it alcohol free, which is essentially what it is. There was no alcohol. It still ended at 3 in the morning, but we were all sober, which, I mean, I don't really drink, so it doesn't really affect it. But like I was telling my mom, the only Christmas that I actually wanted to drink because it was gonna be at my house, because like I was comfortable here, like I didn't have to drive anywhere, like I didn't have to drive home because I was already home, my child was home. So yeah, the one year that I did want to actually drink, I did that for Christmas Eve. Christmas Day we got invited to another one of my cousin's house, but it was fucking far. We didn't go. We went to eat at King Buffet. I don't know if it's because it's been a fat minute that I don't go there, or because it was like 5 or 6 and it was my breakfast. Whatever it was pretty good. That was Christmas Day. The day after Christmas, we went to the theater. Oh, so the day after Christmas, they invited to my other cousin's house. Yeah, they're all my cousins. I'm the oddball, so it's hard to explain, to be honest. All of my cousins are like my aunts, my uncles. Like, from their point of view, it's like they're their aunts and uncles, but from my point of view, their aunts and uncles are my cousins. So I'm saying I'm the oddball. They're essentially all my cousins. Just know it's one cousin and it's a different cousin. It's not the same cousin. We're all just cousins, one way or another. So he invited us to go watch his he celebrated his 50th birthday in Mexico, and so it was like a quinceañera kind of, like they recorded, they made a big party. It was a birthday party. So he invited us to go watch the movie, but I lived it, so I was fine. My mom did say that the camera did add 10 pounds. So if I look 10 pounds heavier, it's the camera. Oh, it was when we went to Mexico. I don't know if you remember watching it a couple months ago. It was when we went to Mexico. It was that party. So they had like a camera, a photographer, cameraman, photographer, everything. So they were watching that movie. We didn't go because we bought tickets to go watch the new. We bought tickets to go watch the new Spider-Man movie. And if we went, it would look bad if we didn't invite anybody else, but we couldn't invite them because there was no more like seats at the movie theater, so we just didn't go. That day we ate Apollo burgers. We ate like, we had to eat in like 10 minutes, and then we went to the theaters and we were already late. I don't know how much we missed from the beginning, but it was a pretty good movie. I think my cousins left the day after, so they were only here for Christmas that weekend. And apaga la luz, Nana. Gracias. The week after was New Year's Eve. We went to my other cousin's house, a different cousin. We ate, my mom took tortas de carnitas, and then they made like seafood broil, like where they had like, I mean, there was only camarón, but it had papas and salchichas and elote with like, you know what I mean, right? But that was New Year's Eve, and then we did the countdown. We didn't really do a countdown because one of my cousins was like, "Oh, it's New Year's Day," and I was like, "No, it's not." And then I was like, "Oh, now it is." So it wasn't like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 type of thing. They should turn on the TV, but whatever. So we said Happy New Year's, and then the same thing there. My dad, when we got there, he wasn't gonna drink, so I started drinking. And then he's like, "Oh, we're gonna celebrate the New Year's," and he busted out his fucking tequila. So I was like, okay, I gotta stop drinking then because I'm gonna be the one driving us home. And then when we were on our way home, I was like, "Dad, did you enjoy your tequila?" He's like, "I didn't even drink it." I was like, could have enjoyed a few more beers, but okay. The day after, on New Year's Day, so every year since my child was born, I try to take pictures with matching pajamas before Christmas, but we didn't have time, dude, because my cousins were gonna come. And then because it was gonna be at our house, we had to clean the house and prepare, and like, it was just a disaster. So we didn't have time to take pictures before Christmas, so we took them on New Year's Day. We went to Christmas in color. It's like where you're driving your car and see that they have like a light show or whatever. It was fun. I went before Christmas, like a week or two before Christmas, and then we went after like New Year's Day because they said they had a new show like with new songs and stuff. Honestly, I like the Christmas one better. It was alright. It wasn't like it was pretty cool, you know, but I like the Christmas one better. Took our matching pajamas pictures, well, with my niece, the baby one, and then my child. The older one wasn't here. She missed out. Amelie, if you're watching this, you missed out. One of my goals for 2021 was to just take more pictures. To take more pictures, make more memories. That goal I did fall through. Another one of my goals was to keep doing YouTube. I did do YouTube. I did take a few breaks, but I did continue it, and I want to continue doing it this year just so I can look back to those videos, because like, for example, the one for my 2021 resolutions, my child came out in that video, and so she was smaller. I look the same, to be honest. Another one of my goals for 2021 was, well, I think my main goal for 2021 was to save money. I did save money, then I wasted it. My other goal was to buy some type of property for 2021. So I did look into it, and it just gave me like an estimate of what I would have gotten approved by myself. And I could have gotten like it was just like this like long place. So it wasn't a house. It wasn't a house. And it wasn't an apartment. It was like a condo, I guess, like a duplex. I don't really remember exactly what it was, but I was like looking into it very serious. Okay, they gave me that estimate. I told them, you know what, I kind of want to buy a house, because in my mind I was like, if I live in this house, I want to have some type of yard for my child to go outside. That was my main thought. That was the main thing that was going through my head. So they asked me, they were like, well, if you want a house, you're gonna have to get some type of co-signer. So I talked to my dad, and my dad said that he would give me either or. So he could either give me more money for a down payment, so the monthly payment can be less, or be the co-signer. But since I was gonna be a first-time home buyer, I didn't really need a down payment. I thought to myself, like, at the beginning of the year, we had some problems with the tenants. My dad has a second house. We had some problems with the tenants, and it was the house was a disaster. Okay, so my dad could have easily paid somebody to fix up the house, but then he would have needed like a plumber, he would have needed like the people who paint, he would have needed somebody to do the AC or the central AC, the heater. Like, he would have needed multiple people, and then like a cleaning person to deep clean the house. I got down to thinking, I was like, so I'm over here helping my dad do all this stuff to this house, which is basically what's gonna happen when I buy my house, and whatever I want to get done on it, I'm always gonna be like, hey dad this, hey dad that. And I was like, my dad's not getting any younger. Celebrated his 60th birthday this year. I'm just gonna wait until I buy a house for me to go live in that house. See, my dad's not gonna be like, no, don't buy a house. He did tell me it was a lot of stress, and so I let go of that like thought. I was like, you know what, maybe a house is not for me this year. No property, nothing. So that money that I had saved just went bye-bye. What's another one of my goals? Self-love. Love yourself. Self-love was like a big thing as well. I did go to the gym throughout the whole year. I took a month when we went to Mexico, and then the month of December, I don't know what happened the month of December. I just didn't go. I think I went like 3 times to the gym, which is when I should have gone the most actually, but it is what it is. So we did go to the gym, and I say we because my cousin and I are the ones that went, that have been going. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have gone, because she was the one that said she wanted a gym partner. I'm not sure if I ever said the story here, but basically she said we should go to the gym, and I was like, no. Like, right off the bat I said no. And then I thought about it, and 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 I thought about it a lot. I told my mom. My mom's like, go. And I was like, but this, but that, but this, but that. Like a whole week, I would literally think about it 24/7. Until one day I was like, you know what? If I don't start now, God knows where I'm gonna end up in life. Like, I was already very unhappy with myself. I wasn't comfortable in my own body. I didn't like how clothes looked on me. I worked from home, so I was always wearing sweats, and then when I had to go out, I didn't even like how leggings looked on me. Dice mi mamá, estaba toda desparramada. So I said, fuck it. I texted Kathy. Well, Kathy's my cousin, my gym partner. I signed up, and then I said, hey, I signed up. If you want to do it, do it. And then let me know. That's what it was. And then like a day later or 2 days later, she's like, oh, I did my membership too. So that's where it all started. I feel like she's lost more weight than I have. Also, I sent her a TikTok that I saw, and that was like, it was like a 15-pound difference, but it was like body recomposition, which basically it's literally what it sounds like. So you don't lose a lot of weight, but you gain muscle, and muscle is heavier than fat. So like 1 pound of muscle, it's like this much, and then 1 pound of fat is like 2-3 times more. Like, you know what I mean? So muscle is more dense. So I was telling her, I was like, maybe you haven't lost a lot of weight, like the scale hasn't moved, and you feel very discouraged because you're used to your own body, looking at it every day, which I always tell my cousin to take like progress pictures, because then in those pictures you see how much your body has actually changed. Like, we both, my cousin and I both lost pant sizes and bra sizes, which is I never really thought about it until one day. I told my mom, I was like, these bras are too big, Mom, like what's going on? So I went to the store, I got like remeasured. I'm not sure how much my cousin lost, but She did tell me she lost cup sizes, that she lost like inches like around like the band. And then pant sizes, both lost like, because you know how they're like increments of 2. I think we both lost 2. This Christmas we felt a little bit more better with our bodies, which now that I think about it, we didn't take any like pictures. So self-love, 10 out of 10 completed. I still want to add self-love, but this year I want to do more like self-care, I guess. Like, I don't know what's going on with my skin. I don't know if you can tell in this video, but my skin has been breaking out really bad. So I want to work on my skin, and I want to work on another big one. I got LASIK. I made a whole video about it. In my 2021 video, I had my glasses on. I didn't like, so I had the ring light in the other video. I didn't like how you can see the reflection on my glasses, but I couldn't take them off because I couldn't see, and I don't have any more contacts because fuck wearing. 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're thinking about it, if that thought ever went through your head, do it. Go get a consultation. If you're qualified, do it. Another one of my goals for 2021 was to buy my child like the little 4-wheelers. So another year went by and I didn't buy it, but I didn't buy it because she would see them at the store and she would be scared. I don't know if it was because they're like electric, so like they would just like beep beep, you know. I think that's what she was scared of, but hopefully next year she'll like it. And again, the same thing as I said last year, I'll get the 2-seater ones for my niece. I'm gonna show you the actual vision board, but first I'll wash it right now. 2021 self-love, love yourself. The traveling one, I didn't really do much traveling, to be honest, so that one was a fail. YouTube, taking more pictures. LASIK, to save money. Like I said, the property one, loving ourselves. So yeah, that was my 2021 resolution conclusion, summarization. What I concluded, what I failed, what I did, why didn't I do it. So yeah, let me know what type of videos you guys want to watch this year. Leave a comment down below what your top 2022 resolution is. But let me know what type of videos you guys want to see. If you want to see some of my only 2 friends, if you want to see more of them, if you want to see more gym stuff. Like I said, I still consider myself a beginner, like, because I haven't gone, but I know what I kind of have some type of knowledge to know what I'm doing. We always work with the trainer that the gym has, and the trainer has been really good at teaching us like different variations, or she corrects our form. So if I do like make videos, it's gonna be a learning process for you and for myself. And then what else do you want to see? Just my everyday life. If you want to see like vlogs, just let me know down below. So yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.